right. Hello, hello, hello. Happy satiated Saturday. It's me, Jacosta, and I can't say my best friend. This is my brother. The brother that I would have begged for because I got a sister and I needed a brother. But God sent me one. Anyway, this is my brother AG.
What's
AG,
going
say
on?
hey to the people.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
So listen, AG and I were just sitting at the house having just the best conversation because my boy, he got this fire whip, right?
Woo! Don't tell them about that.
I'm not gonna say that, but
Keep
I
that.
gotta say you got a fire whip.
We keep that.
I'm not gonna say what it is, but you all do not understand. You all do not understand. I was driving, looking in my rear view. I gotta say this, G. Looking at my rear view, and I said, that better not be him behind me. And oh my gosh, it was. It was my boy. I was so excited. Hello.
What's
Hey,
going
Lita.
on?
I was so excited. I'm like, dang, this is my boy. I know. I'm like, it better not be. And then he pulls up and Dylan says, yeah, it's him. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I just went crazy. I went ballistic. I was so proud of him, so happy for him. And that's how family is supposed to be, y'all. Like, legit, that's how family is supposed to be. So then we're just chopping it up in the driveway with the new ride. And we're just having a really good conversation. I was like, dude, let's go in the house. We get in the house and we continue to converse just about life and how people handle relationships, how people handle situations, how women and men who are like us are rare. And I'm not tooting my horn, but it's like that where you can't have a great adult conversation, an educational conversation with people. It's so surface or it's non-existent. And this dude, I mean, talk about it, G.
Listen, we just have, as adults, we don't have the very important conversations that we really need to have. If more people would open up about these particular topics, then therefore our relationships would flow a lot better than they really would. Just if you would please just open up about those things. They may be uncomfortable situations or things to talk about, but once you get these things out in the open, you never know, the other person may have a solution for you to help you solve these problems or help you get in the right area to be able to smooth these things out. And trust me, your life will be so much smoother when you do get these things squared away. It's a beautiful thing. Conversation, uh, discussing these things as adults. Please do not be afraid to have those conversations.
You okay, I like that. You said don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
I think people are. I think people are afraid to be honest, even when you don't like. Let's say you date somebody, you go on one date, you sit down, you guys start conversing, right? Off the rip, you like, dang, I don't think we on the same level, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But you make up some other kind of excuse, and then they're still calling you.
Yeah. It's nothing wrong with telling someone in the beginning, we're on two different paths. This is not going to work for us. Or telling that person, this is what I'm about. Is this okay with you? And limiting that to a particular benchmark, saying that I know that my abilities reach here. And within those parameters, I can't go any more than that. Outside of this, we have to seek a third party to solve this particular issue.
You said we got to seek a third party.
I have no other way to say that. Example, if we know that we're talking about a particular situation and we know that we can't solve this, we agree to say, this entity can solve this problem for us, but we have to agree that the third party can solve this problem.
Okay, so you say it has to be mutual agreement.
It does.
All right, y'all got to listen to my brother because we were having such a great conversation about that. And I was like, what? I said, that's not how the world works anymore. Like people don't, and people don't have hard, tough, rough conversations. We talked about just in general, somebody saying, okay, I really like you. I love you, want to be with you. But person turns and says, well, you know what? Let's talk about your financial situation. And then people get like, I don't want to talk about that. I can't say that, agent.
And then we wait, and then it's 5, 6 years down the line when something ugly just comes out of nowhere. And now you have to solve this problem. And if you would have had that conversation instead of having a conversation about someone's favorite color, favorite movie, favorite food, I need to know it's not going to be a rush of questions in the beginning, like, hey,
but why you say favorite color, favorite food?
I mean, it's important.
I mean,
that's important.
But that's real.
It's important. It's important to some people.
Okay, listen, y'all. My brother said, don't just try to talk about somebody's favorite color, favorite food, where you like to go to eat. No, you got to get in a deep dive. Like I am in my 40s. Okay, I am talking about something totally different. Hey, you have a retirement?
I mean, we really need to know that.
Do you have life insurance?
Exists.
Yes.
Yeah.
These are the things.
How's your health?
Because literally, if I come to you and I'm telling you, you're gonna ask me, what's that dude about? Like you are legit, and you
his favorite color. He liked those Jordan number 3s.
No.
Whatever. Let's get to the brass tacks, the real stuff that you really, really need to know. And there's a lot of things that we just won't disclose until the situation actually happens. So you don't have to really tell everybody everything about you, but there are some very, very important conversations that you really need to have.
Absolutely.
And this is going to set the tone for your relationship going forward.
Absolutely. And that's why I was like, wait a minute, we're having such a good conversation. Let's jump on right now. I put my live on Instagram. I pulled it up on YouTube because I'm like, eventually you may not log in now because it's a Saturday night and we all know, I don't have nobody. So I'm at the house. I'm not in these
when I'm done with this, I'm going to the crib.
I'm not in these streets. I'm not on these sidewalks, on this grass. I'm not in anything, okay, but my house. But when my brother comes over, I'm like, wait, we having a good conversation. He said, "Ooh, this will be real good, fine." Because I'm like, wait, look, hold up. We're gonna go get the computer. We're about to open this up, and let's just let the people hear it. Yeah. Because I know when we're having a conversation like this, and then I tell some of my friends about it, they're like, dang, you and AJ, you should have put me on 3-way, and I'm like, oh, I didn't think about that.
I mean, we've discussed this for quite some time.
Absolutely.
And today I was like, let's just do it. So this is kind of an introduction to the things that we're going to do.
Absolutely.
So if you got topics, you got comments, there's things, things you want to discuss, let us know. We may have had an experience that we could share our point of view on it. I enjoy this. I enjoy having the tough conversations. I enjoy them, and I'm ready for them. I got the answers for them.
I like that.
I'm not gonna hide all of it. Just gonna say the fact of there is important stuff that you need to divulge.
Absolutely.
To people.
And when you divulge it, if they take it the wrong way, that's on them. Right, G?
It
because is. Then you got to understand too, then you all are probably not for each other. Probably not. Now, you do need to give a person time to process it. Absolutely. I am going to say that though, AG. Absolutely. Because sometimes we hear something, but we weren't listening to understand that person. That's an issue too. We have to talk about that one day. But we were listening to respond. And so once you move away from the situation and you're sitting at home, you go, wait a minute, I've done this, and I'm gonna be real honest. You say, wait, that's not what they meant. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me look up that word.
Yes.
Oh, that's what that meant. So we don't have, and I want to say this, we don't have a communication problem. We have a comprehension problem.
Ooh.
Because you can communicate all day.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on if the other person can comprehend what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. And then it depends on how you relay it too. So, sure. And when you're delivering those tough things, it's no need to be I guess crass about it or a little snobby about things. It's like, oh, so your credit ain't good. There's no need for that.
Yeah.
When a person says to you, hey, well, no, I've had some issues. And because that's vulnerability. They're telling you I had some issues. So they're not waiting for you to be like, ugh.
Yeah. Look, and plus,
You had issues.
credit can be fixed.
It sure can.
Credit comes along with behaviors.
It
If
sure
you're willing
can.
to adjust some behaviors, then your credit can be fixed.
It can.
Behaviors are related to credit.
So
those can be fixed, and that type of information will be related in a later topic because that's something that we could definitely talk about.
We can.
Later. Behaviors. I
I
love
want
a
to
lot of
delve
things
into
based
that
off
too.
of behaviors.
And any book that you've read that assists with that, definitely we want to put that out there because I think that's imperative in conversations. You know what I'm saying? And behaviors, I want to talk about things that we don't know and understand, like how to date. I'm always saying that people don't understand it, and they don't know it. And that's very important too. It's not that you meet somebody today and tomorrow you're like, that's my man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
That's not how it works. And it doesn't matter how old you are.
That's right.
So even if you're like 20 something and you're watching us right now, you could be 20 something years old, but it still works the same. Or that's my girl, man. And then AG like, man, when did you meet her? Yesterday? Man, that ain't your girl.
You met her yesterday? Word? Okay. All right. Let's see how this works.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see how that goes. You have to get to know someone.
Yeah.
And then you guys be putting these expectations up here. This is what I expect.
Ask the question and see if that person can even reach that level. And fellas, it's nothing wrong telling someone, I can't do that.
Oh,
that's not within my capabilities to do.
Absolutely.
You will reach a certain point in your life, men, when you could say this to yourself. That one thing I cannot do. And stand on that one thing. That's that one portion of you're gonna have to seek the third party or the second party to get that particular thing done for you. No, we can't do it all. No.
So can I say something to that? So if you say that to your significant other, I can't do that. So as that significant other, they should say, okay, babe.
How are we going to make that happen? Yes. Taken care of.
Ask that. And put it's you guys doing it together. How can we make this happen? Yeah. How can we get this taken care of? Just like he's saying, do not just be well, he can't, or she can't do it. Yeah. You no, you all figure it out together, because once you figure it out together, then nobody can say anything about what you came up with.
That's right. You can collectively say, okay, well, we can't take care of this. This is now your assignment. Take care of this. And you can, key thing, trust that this person can get that thing done for you at the level of quality that you would have done it or surpass that level of quality.
Ooh, I like that.
And now your level of trust is even better because now you can give certain things to that person and they can take care of those things.
Absolutely.
Without you having to go back and do the homework or the research and do it again.
Absolutely.
And again, that's where the conversations and the comprehension comes into play.
So that's why I want to have more friendly conversations with people, just because the two of us, we have friendly conversations with one another. And even though I'm always about listening to understand what somebody is saying and asking that person what they meant, as opposed to making an assumption as to what they meant. So I want us to discuss that one day. I want AG and I to discuss a lot of things. When I tell you, I wish a couple of my friends were in here. They know, we have great conversations. And I just want others to be brought in on them, because it's major to me. It's major to me to have male friends, and people always want to. That's another thing that ticks me off. Nothing happens Nothing has ever happened. Nothing will. This is called an amazing friendship. And where it goes farther than that, because I was like, wait, he was like my brother,
Word.
and my mom will say, AG's like my son, So that's what I want people to get to, those type of relationships, and understand that they do exist.
They do.
Because I hate it. Stop trying to make them into more than that. They exist.
And that's another topic. I'm gonna tell you that we can talk about that at a later date.
Mhm.
And that's just, come on.
We gotta kill it.
This is another topic that these things can coexist.
Absolutely.
And you can have an amazing time with these people.
Absolutely.
And build a community of people around you. You never know the resources that you can tap when you begin to do these types of things. And there's so many things inside of this that you actually, men, I'm talking to men, that you actually have to curb, that you have to not curb, control. Because they're never going to go away. But you can control them. And we will talk about those things as well.
See, we're going to talk about so much. We're going to have a day that you all know for a fact, hey, I'm joining them, and we're going to you're going to get Jocasta and AG ties, honey. We're going to get you together. Right. You're going to be saying some of our little colloquialisms. You're going to really enjoy what we bring to the table. And it's because I feel like now, even though, oh my gosh, I probably have known you 10 years now.
I think it's been more than that.
I don't know. It's been a long time.
I
don't know. I'm like, literally.
No, it's been more. It's more than 10 years.
He says more. I don't know.
I think it's more than 10 years.
But he said, listen, he might know, y'all.
I think it's more than 10 years.
He might.
I'll do the math on that later.
We'll figure it out. But I think now is the time that we just got to get and just bring everything that we know, everything that we've experienced to the forefront. And so that you guys can get in on this, and then you can turn to some relationships that you have and cultivate those relationships. You can turn to some of those relationships and water those relationships.
For sure.
You can turn to some situations at work and say, wait a minute, I could be doing better, or I can grow at work in this manner. So we're going to be talking about an array of things that'll help you get through your day-to-day life. Life is lifing. Adulting ain't easy, but it can be.
It can be.
Catch me. Adulting, and I'm going to say ain't. Okay. Yes. 3 degrees, and I'm still going to say ain't. It ain't easy, but it can be. So really, it can be.
Yeah.
Adulting can be. And the thing is, we've done specific things in different areas of our life. We're in different seasons too in our lives that can help everybody. And I'm just ready.
I'm willing to share.
He said, I'm willing to share.
I'm willing to share.
And I'm ready to talk. Y'all know I love to talk. I was on television last night just talking away, But I love just I don't let people in on my personal life, man. But I will let you in on what I feel like will be beneficial to you. I'm a very, very private person, believe it or not. Okay. Reality TV put aside and all of that, and the things that or how you think you know me. And let me tell you something. Somebody called me a see you next Sunday. You know what a see you next Sunday is?
What's that mean? Okay.
They I'm gonna pull it up and show you. Sit on Instagram. They call me a see you next Sunday. That's see you next Sunday with them bow ties on. And I literally was like, wow. Or what is it? See you next tomorrow or something like that. See you next something, But anyway,
okay.
They called me something like that. And I was like, so I sent them a little thing back. I said, God bless you too, praise hands and clapping, because every time that the summer starts, where there's going to be like a big brother coming on, you all just pop out of the woodworks like, you want to call me all kinds of names and things like that. But your girl was killing them diaries on that show. Let's just be clear. And I am truly killing it in life as well, you know.
Oh,
So
God.
you know, or see you next Tuesday. That's what it's called. See you next Tuesday.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
See you next Tuesday.
that makes sense.
See you next Tuesday. I think I was thinking about the Lord. That's why I said see you next Sunday, because they could catch me at church. But it's see you next Tuesday.
I mean, understand that everybody's not ready to receive what I don't coin it, but what I say is, as far as universal knowledge is concerned.
Ooh.
Universal knowledge is exactly what it says. Universal is meant for everybody, not just for one particular person.
Mm-hmm.
Universal knowledge, again, is meant for everyone. And universal knowledge is not something that you believe, it's something that you know. And that's what we want to do going forward, is to pass along universal knowledge.
We do. This see you next Tuesday want to pass around.
You're wrong for that.
Want to pass along that universal knowledge with all 1, 2, 3 degrees. Thank you.
So,
So that's what we're
embrace.
I
the
receive,
name.
but
Embrace
and
it.
I love it, because then that means you're talking about me, you're thinking about me as well. And I have a couple of projects in the works, and I want you to attend them and then support, you know, all of
Sure.
that. You know, so
Sure.
I look at it as good, because, and then after that, after the see you next Tuesday, they said, oh my gosh, she responded, or what was it? I love her. The queen has spoken and all of this stuff. I realized then you really just wanted me to acknowledge you, but you didn't have to go there with it. But okay.
It's all right. And things of that caliber, we'll talk about how you can handle those particular situations. You know,
we're going to talk about everything.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be good.
And I'll give you guys a definite start date, a definite day that you know, oh, okay, oh, we'll see them every other such and such, or will we see them every da 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 da. Like, you will see us and you'll be ready. And people on Instagram, you have to go to my YouTube channel to see that. Okay? Don't, not here. YouTube. But we're here now because I was just like, let's have everybody pulled in. And then it only lets you do like 2, I think. Or maybe I need to up the subscription to where I can do 3 different. Because right now it's on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay.
So I needed to be on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And I guess and Twitter, because I think I only have like 17,000 people on Twitter. So we'll figure it out. And we're going to make sure that we reach as many people as we possibly can. And I kind of want to do some cute little stuff too. You know, I got to put a little girly twist to it.
I mean, do your thing.
Even though this my boy, you can
do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
To where, you know, we can just chill. Oh my gosh, because Monica, she's the one. You remember Monica?
From Houston.
Yeah. Monica
she
had something called Cocktails and Conversations.
Shout out to Monica.
Yes. Cocktails and Conversations. And I'm going to come, and I told her I was, but I'm still working a lot. And so I haven't been able to, but I'm definitely going to come and support
so we're gonna
her.
Do something in Houston?
Oh, what? Really?
I'm all right with that. Yeah. Let's do something in Houston.
Monica. Girl, okay, I'm calling
Monica
after this. Like, literally, she's gonna go crazy. But I told Monica I would come, and I haven't had a chance to, because I'm, as I said, working on a couple projects. So it's just a little difficult. And I'm a mommy. I'm a full-time mama, and it's just me and my 2 little people. And when I need assistance, my mom and my sister. Bless them.
Word.
It takes a village.
Word, yeah, it does. So this is gonna be good, y'all.
Right?
This is gonna be good, y'all. So we're gonna leave.
You feel it?
We're gonna leave some stuff, you know, be some good storytellers, and you're gonna, ask for more. Again,
you are.
Let's discuss what you want to talk about, and we'll give some universal knowledge to these topics. And I'm looking forward to it.
I am. I think I might be looking forward to it more than you. I might be. And hello to everybody that I forgot to hit the little things. my sister would be sitting right here saying, Jocasta, you need to know what to
Okay.
do when it's on the when, you,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing this stuff.
You know,
You
I
got
don't
to
know
keep
nothing about this
into
kind of
it.
stuff. I don't know
And
anything.
I try to look so I can be like, oh, hey, I said hi to Greg. Somebody sent a request. Who is it? Okay, I'm sorry, babe. You have to tell me more about yourself before I let you come into the request. But we will do things like that. I don't mind doing that, but I need to
For
know
sure.
a little bit more because I don't need you on here saying, see you next Tuesday. You know.
That's great.
I don't need you coming out here like that because then that brings out more guys than AG because he's not the only guy that covers me and my kids. Let's be clear. He is not. So look, you turned into a whole different dude.
I'm saying, you know, we do what we do.
It's just not. It's a few of them that make sure we're straight.
We do
so
what we do. And again, that's another topic that we can discuss a little bit later on. You know, some of the roles that used to be played by men.
Man, come on.
That are no longer played now. We will discuss those things, and it's gonna be some good stuff, guys.
So you know what? Stay tuned. Go to my YouTube, and you know my name, Jocasta Odom. Listen, when I call somebody and they say, well, how do you spell it? I always say J as in justice, O as in opportunity, C as in courageous, A as in awesome, S as in satisfied, T as in terrific,
Jesus Christ,
A as in arrived, because I have arrived. And then the people just be like, my day was going bad, ma'am. You just motivated me with those words. I was like, oh, you're welcome. That'll be $50 for you. No, I'm just playing. But no, literally, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I always do that. And then it changes the conversation too. Because usually, you know, customer service, that's one of the things. Customer services went down the hill. Oh, can we discuss that in professionalism?
At a later date, that's another one of the things we'll talk about.
I'm just saying this going down. Really, Dylan? And then Dylan is being real extra. This normally happens when I'm on the microphone. But this is from Big Brother, that the sword he has. But yeah, thanks, guys. And I cannot wait. Oh, now you knighting yourself.
I mean, he did that for me.
Lord AG.
Nowhere close to it. Nowhere close to it. But I'm working on it.
Oh my goodness. But hey guys, so AG and Jocasta.
What's up, y'all?
We are going to be in a theater near you very soon. No, we're going to be on your television if you pull it up that way, or on your computer, or on your phone.
Looking forward to it, guys.
We would love for you to start getting in there, subscribing now, turning on those notification bells so that you can hear everything we have in store, what we have coming for you. This is not just us talking about, oh, this is how you should date, or oh, no, we're going to be talking about everything. We're going to have some friendly conversations with each and every one of you. So stay tuned. And you know what? I love y'all for watching. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Looking forward to it.
That's it?
Yep.
That's all?
That's it.
That's all, folks.
All right, y'all.
We got to go.